Welcome back, and today I have a very special video for you indeed. I'm gonna review the NG Models Boeing 757-200 from United Airlines in the Her Art Here New York, New Jersey livery. Now I waited like 3 months for this model. I don't know why it took NG Models so long to release this, but I'm so glad that it finally arrived. I absolutely love it. Yeah, without further ado, let's get started. For those who do not know how I do my reviews, I rate each model in 4 different categories, which are the box, the mold, the landing gear, and last but not least, the overall quality of the model, which then gives each model a final rating out of 10. Now, of course, first up we're gonna look at the box, and NG Models have gone with a very similar design with this box than they did with the Her Art Here California livery, which I really like. You have the model on front, an image of it, and also some artwork from the actual livery, United titles, and another clip art of the airplane on the side. Pretty much the same thing as on the front you get on the back, with some warnings and stuff like that. Very nice box, I like it a lot. There could be information about the airplane with the NG model boxes, but still very good. 4 out of 5 for this box. Next up, of course, is the mold, and you know the NG model 757 mold is my absolute favorite mold out there. I think they absolutely nailed it. Here, if you look at the nose, it is so close to the real thing. You got your antennas, the engines are very nice size. The winglets, also the updated winglets, look amazing. The tail, everything just comes together absolutely beautiful. You can then turn around the model, and you can see also on the underside you have your antennas, you have your detail, the engine size is correct. Everything just looks absolutely amazing on this mold. The 757 from NG Models is probably as good as you can get in 1:400 scale. It is absolutely amazing, and for that reason, you know, I have reviewed 2 of them so far, and both have gotten a 10 out of 10 for the mold. Absolutely amazing. Then next up, of course, is the landing gear, another strong point for NG Models, and again with the 757, the landing gear looks amazing. You can see it is very detailed, the main landing gear as well as the front landing gear. All the landing gear roll very nicely, which is very impressive in my opinion if you look at how small those wheels actually are. So once again, pretty much perfect, as good as you're gonna get. 5 out of 5 for the landing gear. Then last but not least, of course, the quality. And with this model, one of the most important things of the quality is, of course, how it is printed. Now the livery is printed on very nicely. The colors or everything is correct. Now the fuselage is not actually white. If you look at it, it is a very light gray. On the first model I reviewed, the JC Wings white box one, I thought that was a mistake, but the actual livery actually is a little bit darker gray, so that is correct indeed. So yeah, that is very nicely represented in this model. On the other side, however, you can see because of the livery, I think there's not quite as much detail printed on as there would be on other models. That's totally understandable though. On the engines also very nice detail though. I'm gonna take off a little bit of points because it is not as detailed as other models, which of course is because of this complex livery. Anyway, very good. Still a 8 out of 10 for the quality of this model. Of course, we have to look at every single score once again. Starting off with the box, we had a 4 out of 5. The mold was of course a 10 out of 10. Gear also a perfect 5 out of 5. Quality 8 out of 10, giving the model its total score of 27 out of 30, and that of course is a rating of 9. Now that's of course a very good rating. Let's see where this puts this model on our leaderboard, and it has the same exact score as the Her Art Here California livery. They did both models very well. I like the New York one a tiny bit better, so I'm gonna give the edge to the New York one and put it at number 2. Now all of the models that are on this ranking I have reviewed before. If you're interested in seeing them, there should be a little thing on the top right of your corner. Click on that and you can watch all the other reviews I did. Now I also bought the exact same model from JC Wings or Gemini Jets or whatever it is. That's the one on the left that I'm showing you right now. It is also a very nice model. Now I took off some points because I thought the fuselage was supposed to be white when this model was gray, so I'm gonna add a few points to the final rating. I also reviewed that one. I think overall the NG models is the better one, but this JC Wings Gemini Jets one is not too far off, and I was a little bit harsh with the rating, so I'm gonna add 2 points to the total rating. It had 19 points, so I'm gonna add 2 more. It's gonna have 21 now, giving this model a rating of 7, putting it just below the Lufthansa 747-8 in P13 for the moment. Now before I sign off, of course, I'm gonna give you my personal opinion on this model. And with most models in my collection, I really like them, but this one really takes up a special place in my heart. New York, for those who do not know it yet, is one of my absolutely favorite cities in the world. And this model just looks stunning with, you have the State of Liberty, you have the One World Trade Center, you have the Brooklyn Bridge. It just looks absolutely amazing, and the wait was well worth it in my opinion. Of course, I do now have both NG models Her Art Here liveries, and they just look absolutely amazing together in my opinion. So if you did not buy them yet, I would definitely recommend you go ahead and buy both of them. So yeah, that was it from my side. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree with my rating, and some ideas for my 100 subscriber special. I will read through every comment. With that said, I want to thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.